about 6 weeks ago, I had half the amount of paintings in here, and I approached Paul to say, can I put a show on? He kind of went, yeah, we've got a space, but it's in 6 weeks. I said yes, because it's not that often that you get the offer of a show straight off the bat on your first meeting with a gallery. I guess it's kind of a bittersweet sort of feeling about having a show that I'm lucky enough to put on in a fantastic, new, really beautiful space, but that no one can come and see.
This is our 8th exhibition, and it could be our last, I suppose, because the way things are going. So it's kind of exciting that it's very colourful, very optimistic, fantastic work, and strangely, he's sold every single picture before it even arrived here. Feels secure, rather nice. Last but by no means least. Oh no, that's last but by no means least.
We're not having an opening with canapes and champagne and stuff, and there's going to be no party. But it's still happening, it's still an exhibition. The tree still makes a sound when it falls in the forest.
In some ways, I quite like the idea that nobody is coming tonight, but we're doing it as if they are. And it's kind of like an illusion, isn't it? I mean, the work is here, the work will be seen online. Is there a relevance of physical galleries anymore? And, you know, why is my cream cheese pink?
I think it is about work that we find genuinely interesting and exciting and varied as well, so people don't really know what to expect. It's very much to do with Paul. He likes to sort of create an environment, so the artwork that's in there is usually supplemented and complemented by objects that sort of speak to what the exhibition's about. Some days it feels like this is the last show. It's very bold and strong and stand out.
It's happy. It's sort of jolly. And if it's going to be the last thing we ever do, not like that we're dying, but...
Well, some days it feels like that, doesn't it? To me. Yeah. And then other days...
It does to me as well.
Yeah,
and some days you just wish you were dead. I think the gallery's going to close, I really do.
Well, I feel like that at the moment, and on certain days it just does seem like that, doesn't it? I mean, maybe they come round over time, slowly, when they realise there is something here that's...
Yeah, but I'm getting old now.
Well, there is that. The clock's ticking, isn't it? The clock is ticking. Yeah. A lot of these things get answered in time, don't they?
You would never believe, like yesterday, the weather was so shit.
It feels...
And today it's just glorious.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
And the beach is golden and the view is fantastic. So maybe that's what we have to be optimistic about the gallery then.
I mean, the other day it was lashing down, wasn't it? And wild and wet. And now it's a bit like summer's come back on.
That's Saint-Tropez.
Well, look at the sea. It's clear, it's clean. Let's get in there.
Come on then. Everybody's closing.
And the amount of places I mean, you know, Waterstones are just gutted there. That big place on the corner.
That's it, a bookshop. You think, you can't close bookshops.
Well, a university town,
doesn't it? Yeah, a university town without a bookshop.
No, yeah.
Because they're all playing on their Xboxes.
And Kindles.
Anyway, look at this amazing art gallery. Yeah, what's going on here? I ask myself. People always assume that if you're not in a capital city that you're actually provincial in a way that is kind of derogatory. You know, most people live in the provinces, for Christ's sake, you know. I don't want to live in London, I've been there. The view in Morecambe is fantastic, the bay is beautiful, and all it needs is culture. And that's what we supply at the Elephant Gallery. We have work of the highest standard, I think, by artists that exhibit throughout the world.
Contemporary galleries, often you feel a bit embarrassed about going in, almost have to creep in and apologise and creep out again. Where I think noticeably one of the things about the White Elephant is it's very welcoming and opening and hospitable.
As we started thinking about other ways of perhaps opening it out, and as we'd already started talking to the Midland, Paul had the idea of perhaps projecting something onto it because it's such a great, interesting shape. It's not a challenging thing for people to comprehend, it's just, you know, colours and shapes on a building that is fantastic and beautiful and eye-catching.
And I don't think anybody's seen anything work like this in this area for a long time. Or in fact, if I was in a gallery anywhere, I'd kind of go, do you know what, this is a really nice, smart gallery. If I was in New York or somewhere, and I have been to New York. Oh, I've travelled.
Yeah, so I can vouch for it. He's been. I've seen the tickets. Yeah, I mean, it's almost overwhelming, isn't it, the scale of it, you know, and the impact.
You know, people looking through the window now and it makes them smile, you know, they kind of look and go, what the bloody are they doing? What's going on? And sometimes I'm not sure what we're doing and why we're doing it, but there must be a reason. There must be a reason why we're doing this. I can't understand it myself, but we have made some very nice friends because of it, haven't we, really?
Frames or friends?
Friends.
Friends. I'm framed.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I think everything we do is quite quality, isn't it, really?
It's got to be of a good standard. A very good standard.
apart from Mondelli's sparkling blue.
Look at this bit.
Is that a Magnum? £4 £4 a Magnum of champagne. Oh, this way.
I tried to get a Jerry Boa.
Oh, it's not champagne, it's Charlemagne. Mind you, I'm going to have a drink of that in a minute. I'm going to drink that.